All right. We're starting a little bit late, but we're going to go ahead and proceed with this special called meeting of the Tullahoma Planning Commission. You have in front of you a agenda for today. As long as I hear no objections, we'll proceed with this agenda. I hear no objections. I see that we have a quorum of 4. Thank you, Mr. Mayor, for assisting us with that. And I'll ask Dr. Loeffler if you will please lead us in the invocation and pledge.
Let us pray. Almighty God, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, we, the citizens of Tullahoma, come before you and thank you for your love and great patience which you have shown to this commission and to its staff as it draws nearer to you and seeks to structure its affairs in accordance with your divine purposes. We thank you for forging within those of the commission the ability to evaluate fairly and in a timely manner all site plans, final plans, ordinance changes, or any other items which are brought before them. We thank you for raising up staff and commission members who are sensitive to your presence within them and who with sincere hearts desire the input and participation from our citizenry in the discovery activities for this commission. We thank you for breathing your life into those of this commission as you grant to each of them the foreknowledge and discernment necessary to enable them to clearly identify potential conflicts between individuals and landowners, individual landowners and developers. And we thank you for granting to each the love, insight, courage, and wherewithal to clearly identify creative solutions for reconciling the interests between the individual property owners and developers fairly and free of all partiality. May the one who sits on high bless this commission and its staff and our citizens with his presence and peace. And the people of God said, Amen. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please be seated. Okay, we will proceed to the first item of business on the agenda, which is a site plan redesign for the Ascend Call Center at 240 Ledford Mill Road. This begins on page 2. Give you a second to review it, and then we will entertain a motion.
Mr. Chairman, I would move that we approve the...
I'll second. I have a motion and second that we approve the site plan revision for the Ascend Call Center as presented in the documents.
I'm sorry. I'm not used to sitting over here.
Up to page 9. All those in favor say aye.
Let me ask a question.
Oh,
Let me ask a question first.
Okay.
So, Mr. Lawson, it looks like there were 6 changes made. Were those at the request of the Planning Commission staff, or is that initiated by the developer or builder?
Well, it was a combination, I guess. They did get a different civil engineer to redesign the project, but I believe there was stormwater issues that were creating what was the old design was just, I guess, the detention areas and stuff. They just couldn't see eye to eye on as far as regulations and what they were proposing. So the new plan addresses those issues, a lot of those issues.
Okay. So you're comfortable with it the way it is now?
Yeah, it meets all the requirements of that ordinance.
Good.
And the recommendation was to approve it? So, all those in favor of approval, say aye. Aye. Those opposed, no. The approval carries. The next thing will be a public hearing to start with. And this will be a public hearing on a minor subdivision change on Ledford Mill Road, 381 Ledford Mill Road, that is posted on page 10, 11, and to the end, for a subdivision of property there. Those who wish to speak to this issue may speak to it. You're allowed 2 minutes per person. If there are multiple people that wish to designate their time to one single person, that is allowable, but you're allowed 2 minutes per each person. Do we have anybody here that wishes to speak to this? Do we have a surveyor or someone here to cover the actual change as proposed?
Yeah, this is a simple minor division.
State your name and
Chris
your
Bateman.
address.
Chris Bateman, 521 Weasley Road,
Okay.
Tullahoma. And Don Rutledge asked to divide the property, and with the help from Jeannie Orr, they finally decided on how to divide it. And we're just splitting the property into 2 lots initially. So this part should be a very simple division.
Thank you. Is there anyone else to address this issue from the floor? Seeing none, I will close the public hearing. And before we begin, planning staff recommends...
We recommend approval of the subdivision plan.
Okay, then we will entertain a motion.
Motion approved.
Second. I have a motion and second to approve the subdivision final plat as presented from page 10 till the end of the document. Is there any discussion amongst the staff? No. Hearing none, then all those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed, no. The subdivision is approved as presented. And with that, seeing we have the next meeting on Monday, August the 20th. So everyone will know that, and I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Move to adjourn.
I have a motion and second to adjourn this special called meeting. Those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed, no. We are adjourned.